So step one of business intelligence. This is around 2 decades ago. I think this buzzword called as business intelligence came into picture. So if you really look at, there is a 1.0 earlier, there is a 0.0 also, where you had paperwork being done, and then there is a spreadsheet, Excel-based analysis being done, which is still continuing. But business intelligence came as a domain with a lot of power of computing coming in with querying ability. The question that was important to be asked during the time of business intelligence was more descriptive and diagnostic. What does it mean? So whenever we were trying to compute information in this particular era of business intelligence, we used to try to find what happened and why something happened. So this was the question. So the power of computation was limited to past data. There's an overwhelming data warehouse that had to be created. I think uh, our friends Harshal and other people also will agree, to even compute and collate all the overwhelming information, you need to have so many different databases being pulled, so many information gathered, create a warehouse, query on it, and then a T minus one data, that
True,
is
true.
data has to be computed to give you insight on what is happening around. So this was more of postmortem. You are looking at a data and think what went wrong, and then you take your own decision as to how to correct it. Then again analyze, again correct yourself. That was the earlier avatar of what we call as data science. Then we come to the predictive part. This is where the human urge was a bit more what do you call possible, because of great computing power, big data as the word comes up. The predictive capability started increasing. So our urge to see the future is just about to begin, but long way to go. But this is where what is likely to happen. So this is a very interesting part where we are entering into the true data science picture as we talk as of now. So the likelihood of happening is not just a human intuition, it is now something predicted by the system itself, right? And the third version is prescriptive. Now this is very important, where you are being told what the next step is going to be. So it's a real time stuff like IoTs. I'll give you a very simple example which everybody might be using at home. These are technologies being tested. Something like a purifier. Now, can a purifier, you have a hell lot of time calling up those guys for servicing when they have to come for the change of those purifier candles and all those things. Can there be an IoT installed into the purifier which checks the quality of water at any given point of time and alerts the service provider for the change by itself? Now, this is a prescription where the system is telling whether what you're drinking is right or wrong. So it's not that they are analyzing some data of last 3 months what you drank and then trying to make a decision. It's a real-time thing where the moment the water is going bad, there is an alert generated for which you take a uh, you take an action immediately. So there is a less wastage of time. The safety of the person is also there. So again, data science is unfolding its power behind the scene. And the final frontier, according to me, is what we have been seeing in sci-fi movies, the Terminators and the great sci-fi movies, where final the android version of the machine and the man coming together. But it's not going to be as terrific or terrible as we imagine. Even now, there are cognitive technologies being tested with operations remotely being done. Somebody able to operate a small car with mind, where you don't have to use your hands. If you think that you're going left, the car moves left, and if you think you're going right, based on your thoughts, the neural energy is captured, and the directions are managed. So these are the kind of technology yet not democratized or widely available into the market. It's still under a lot of research, but this is where the future is unfolding. So I think what we should understand is the age of subjectivity is going down and the age of objectivity is coming up. A lot of things that humans used to do based on just intuitions or beliefs and some myths and so many different things are now going to be going out of the life. more objectivity, evidence-based, data-driven life is going to be our new normal. And this new normal is what I had connected you at the beginning, is that the new normal is going to be data. Nobody is going to be talking without data. In fact, the evidence will be the proof of the pudding for us, for things to be managed.